When your dog starts acting weird, pay attention. They might be warning you about something serious. And here are the actual meanings behind their actions. Number 1. Licking one spot on your skin repeatedly. Your dog licking you is usually a sign of affection. But if they keep returning to the same spot, you should take it seriously. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell, thousands of times more sensitive than humans. Research shows they can detect changes in a person's body, including infections and even cancer. They do that by picking up volatile organic compounds, VOCs, released through the skin. Some dogs have identified skin cancer in their owners by persistently licking a mole or lesion. If your dog is fixated on one area and won't stop licking, check for redness, swelling, or unusual spots. It could be a minor skin irritation, but it might also be something more serious. Number 2. Following you everywhere. Suddenly, most dogs enjoy being close to their humans, but if your independent pup suddenly becomes glued to your side, something might be wrong. There are many recorded cases of dogs acting strangely before disasters, such as earthquakes and storms. Scientists believe dogs can detect shifts in barometric pressure, changes in electromagnetic fields, or even subtle vibrations in the ground. This heightened sensitivity helps them react before humans notice anything. If your dog is following you nervously, pacing, or whining, pay attention to your surroundings. Are there unusual noises, odd smells, or other signs of danger? Check for household hazards like gas leaks or faulty wiring. Your dog's sudden clinginess could be their way of keeping you safe. Number 3. Bringing you random object. If your dog starts bringing you odd or persistent objects, they often have a reason. Some dogs have been known to bring their owners medication bottles before a medical emergency, sensing a problem before it happens. Others have brought shoes or leashes persistently when they sensed their owner needed to leave an unsafe environment. If your dog keeps bringing you an object from a certain area of the house, check that spot. There could be something wrong, like a leaking pipe, an exposed wire, or even pests. So, don't brush off their behavior. Look at what they're bringing you and where it's coming from. They might be giving you an important clue. Number 4. Pawing at you nonstop. A light paw tap usually means your dog wants attention, but if they won't stop, they may be alerting you to something urgent. Dogs trained for medical detection use pawing as a way to signal their owners before a health crisis. Studies show dogs can detect low blood sugar in diabetics by smelling changes in their sweat or breath. Some dogs have even predicted seizures before they happen, likely picking up on subtle shifts in body chemistry or behavior. If your dog is persistently pawing at you while looking anxious or whining, they might be sensing a drop in your blood pressure, dehydration, or an upcoming migraine. Pay attention to how you're feeling. If their behavior is out of the ordinary and won't stop, consider getting checked by a doctor. Number 5. Barking, whining, or staring at you. Intently, dogs communicate through body language, and if they suddenly start staring at you intensely, barking, or whining nonstop, they might be trying to warn you about something. Studies have shown that dogs can sense human emotions by picking up on changes in facial expressions, body posture, and even hormone levels. If you're feeling anxious or stressed, your dog might react by becoming more vocal or refusing to look away. Some dogs have also been known to detect strokes or heart attacks before they happen by noticing changes in their owner's scent or behavior. If your dog suddenly becomes fixated on you, especially if they're nudging, licking, or acting restless, don't ignore it. Number 6. Ignoring your commands or acting confused. If your dog suddenly stops following commands or seems disoriented, don't assume they're being stubborn. Dogs are highly responsive creatures, and a sudden change in behavior could mean they're trying to warn you about something. Research shows that dogs can detect changes in air quality, like smoke from a fire or strong chemical fumes, which might make them hesitant to obey in certain environments. If your dog seems lost, unresponsive, or hesitant to follow basic commands, check how you're feeling. Are you dizzy, weak, or lightheaded? They may be sensing a drop in your health before you even realize it. Number 7. Digging, sniffing, or scratching at one spot indoors. If your dog fixates on one area of your home, there's usually a reason. Dogs have been known to detect hidden dangers like gas leaks, electrical issues, and even mold infestations before humans notice them. Some dogs have scratched at walls or floors where rodents or termites were later discovered. Others have refused to leave rooms where gas leaks were found, even before alarms went off. If your dog is persistently sniffing, scratching, or pawing at the same spot, investigate closely. Is there a strange smell, dampness, or discoloration? It could be a sign of hidden water damage, a short-circuiting wire, or an animal infestation. If your dog's behavior continues despite your inspections, consider having a professional check it out. Their senses are far stronger than yours, and they might be warning you about a hidden threat. Number 8. Stopping in their tracks and refusing to walk forward. If your dog suddenly stops on a walk and refuses to move, they might be sensing something dangerous ahead. Dogs have been known to freeze before natural disasters like earthquakes, as they can detect vibrations in the ground long before humans feel them. Others have stopped walking near areas with hidden dangers, such as a live electrical wire, an aggressive animal, or a suspicious person. Some service dogs have even refused to let their owners cross the street moments before a car accident occurred. If your dog plants their feet, looks around nervously, or tries to turn back, don't ignore it. Look around. Do you hear or smell anything unusual? Is there something in the environment that feels off? Trust their instincts and avoid forcing them forward. Your dog might be keeping you from walking straight into danger. Number 9. Acting fearful or alert in an empty room. If your dog growls at nothing, stares into empty spaces, or avoids certain areas, you might wonder if they're sensing something unseen. While there's no scientific proof that dogs detect paranormal activity, many owners have reported eerie experiences. Dogs have sharper hearing and vision than humans, so they might be reacting to distant sounds, air shifts, or electromagnetic changes. Some have even barked at specific spots where people later felt an unexplained presence. Whether it's something supernatural or just an environmental factor, their behavior shouldn't be ignored. If your dog seems scared in one area, check for drafts, noises, or electrical issues. Or if you believe in ghosts, maybe just let them be. Now you know that your dog isn't just acting weird. They might actually be warning you about something important. But what if I told you they can also see and hear things that you can't? So, watch our next video to learn more about the 11 strange things dogs can see and hear that you can't. If you skip it, you might just miss what your dog has been trying to warn you about all along.